So, from popular demand from my last video, I'm going to do a quick review on the MacBook. I'm going to assume that most of you already know about the MacBook and all this basic stuff about the features of it. If not, go to www.apple.com/MacBook. You can learn about the MacBook and MacBook Pro and figure out which one's better for you and the features. So this one is the MacBook. It's white. I have the 2 GHz processor, 512 memory, 60GB hard drive, and I'm going to just talk a little bit about some of the stuff I've experienced with it so far. So, just get into it, I guess. For the memory on this, I have 512. I'm going to upgrade it to 2 GB when cash, I have money for it, you know. I plan on doing that myself. Don't know when, but in the near future. The memory is pretty good. It does tend to run kind of slow because I did get this refurbished from Apple, so it was used already. So just take a look, see some of the applications running with the memory I have. Right now this is cover flow and I'm holding it down and it has a tendency to glitch a few times. But it is going pretty fast, so. Now let's talk about some stuff that I found useful on the product. This is the Apple remote. I can take you back in the front row where you can access all your music, photos, and videos and watch DVDs. But not only that, I can control the volume on my computer regularly, which is nice. And also when I just have iTunes open on it, I can just flip through the songs, you know, which is nice. So when you're working on other applications, you don't need to go back into iTunes to switch songs. Just talk about some more stuff. So I got this refurbished from Apple, and I was really happy with it. I mean, I didn't find hardly any scratches. The only problem I did find is the clicker has a tendency to stick a few times, which is not really a big deal for me. The one problem I have run into is with iMovie, because I do a lot of video editing. They convert all the files to DV before it puts it in, and that takes up a lot of space, because a 2-minute video in DV can take up like 300 megabytes maybe, you know. That's pretty much, that's a lot of space it can take up, and it took up a lot of space quickly, so I did have to purchase an external hard drive. It's 80 gigabytes from Western Digital, so that's one problem. But so let's talk about a few problems I had with it. One thing I had a problem with was right here, this edge is pretty sharp actually, the corner, and when you're resting your wrists on it, when you're typing, it has a tendency to hurt. Even though if you've ever taken a computer class or typing class, they do tell you not to rest your wrists on, but it's just kind of a habit, I'm sure, which it is for a lot of people. Other than that, I'm really happy with it. I do recommend getting this. If you've never used an Apple before, just send me comments and I'll tell you why, more in depth, why Apple is better. I do recommend this laptop for anyone who is interested in buying a notebook, especially if they're interested in Apple too. It is a great laptop, even with low specs, low memory like me. It does work really fast and well. So I recommend it for anyone.